Hello there mates. In this video, I will show you how to program with Django. Let's start. First open up your terminal. CD into where you will add your programming files. After that write down 𝐀𝐜𝐿, then add the name of your project. I will name mine Django 2021. Tap the enter button, and then CD into your newly created file. Now it's time to create the virtual environment. Write down Python 3 or whatever way you get Python 3, then write -m_venv. Hit enter. Now you can see that we have venv in our folder. Now it's time to activate it. For you to do this, write source venv/bin/activate. Now you can see on the left that it is activated. Now it's finally time to download Django. This is very simple. Just write pip or pip3 install Django. I will get Django 3 too, if you want to get that version. Write pip or pip3 install Django == 3.2.7. Now it's time to create the project. To do this, write Django admin start project, and then write the name you want to call the project. I will name mine project. Add a dot in the end so it doesn't create a folder for the project. If you want a folder, then don't include the dot in the end. Now it's time to open the folder up in your text editor. As you can see, I will be using Visual Studio Code for this video. We now have two folders in our folder, project and venv. As you can see, we got something called settings.py. Go on and open it. As you can see, we have something called time zone. As default it is UTC. You can change it to your time zone if you want. To do this, add the name of your continent and then the city. But not all cities work. Use Google for this. I will be using the default, which is UTC. We have stuff added to our installed apps. Let's do a migration. To do this, write down Python 3 manage.py migrate. Good job. Now let's get the server running. To do this, write down Python 3 manage.py run server. I will write down 4000 at the end because I can. But you don't need to do this. You will get localhost 8000 as default if you don't write down any number in the end. Congratulations mate, your server is running. Well, that's it for this video. Please like, subscribe, click the bell, and don't forget to comment in the comment section down below. Wait mate, there is more of this video. Watch it if you want. But you should by now know the basics of starting the virtual environment. We now will start an app. To do this, write down Python 3 manage.py start app, and then the name of your app. I will name mine app 1. See, we now have a new folder. That's an app. As you can see, we got views.py, tests.py, models.py, apps.py, admin.py, init.py, and a folder called migrations. We need to go into the settings.py in our project folder, and in there, we should add our app to installed apps. Now let's make an include in our main urls.py file. To do this, we need to import include. Now write path with an empty string, and then we will include urls from our app that we will make shortly after this. Right click on your app, then select create new file and then write down urls.py. We need to import path from Django.urls. Then we write a URL patterns equals a bracket that we will fill in with paths. Now write path. Inside the path I will write a string with dogs in it. Also I will write a view called dogs. And it will be as view because it's a class-based view that I haven't created yet. Also I will give it a name equals dogs. I will import my view from .import views. Now let's create the class-based view. I will change the name to dog view instead, because it's more professional. Also in the string I will add a slash, because I need it for the path. I will create this list view. From Django.views.generic.list import list view. I need to create a model for my list view. We will create it in models.py. First write class then the name. I will call mine for dogs. Then we need to add models model. My dog's model will have name which is equal to a model's char field. The max length will be 50. Let's def str with self in it. We do this so we can add the self.name. Now it will be easier to look at it in the admin. Now it's time to make migrations and migrate. First do python 3 manage.py make migrations, then write. Oh no, we got a problem. We can't leave the view empty. Let's add something to it. Add your model to it. We also need to import our model. Do from .models import, and then the name of your model. Now let's try again with the migration. First do python 3 manage.py make migrations, then write python 3 manage.py migrate. As you can see it worked. Now let's make a template. First let's add the path to the template in the view. After that we will make the template. Name will be dogpage.html. You can call it whatever you want. I added app1 because it will be in app1 templates. I will show you soon what I mean. Let's create a new folder called templates. Then in that folder we will create another folder that is named the same as our app. This is because Django can otherwise mess up with the templates. Now let's create the HTML. Mine is dogpage.html. This is HTML. Add whatever you like. I will add an H1 with the text. This is the dog page. We now need to run the server. Do it. As you can see, it's working for me. Go to /dogs/ or whatever you named your path, and it will work for you also. Now let's create a super user. To do this, write this in the terminal. Python 3 manage.py create super user. Then it will ask you what you want to name it, what email you want to give it, and password. I will name mine Derek. I will skip adding an email, and I will make a password. Now let's run the server. I will now be able to go into the admin site. But let's register our model to the admin first. Do admin.site.register and then put your model name inside the brackets. We also need to import our model. Go to /admin and log in. Oh no, it says dogs with 2 SS. I want to fix this. Let's change it to dog instead of dogs. I need to now make migrations because I changed it to dog. It says, did you rename the app1.dogs model to dog? Yes, I did. So I will tap Y. And then we migrate afterwards. Now it looks much better. Let's add some dogs now. What we will do with the dogs now is we will display their name on the dog page. So now I am in the dog page.html. We will make a for loop for this. For dog in object list. Also we need to close the for loop. Let's try it. Wow, look at that. All the dog names are now displayed on the dog page. We can also make the names in lowercase, but that looks ugly. Now I'm just playing around. I will create a new HTML file now called home.html. The reason I do this is because there is an error if you go to localhost 4000. Let's just give it the text the home page, but you can always change it to whatever you want. Now let's add it to the urls.py file. The view will have the name home view. The name will be home. The path will be an empty string. Let's now create the view. This will also be a class-based view. Add list view also, if you have no idea what else to give it. We need to give it a template name and a model. I will use the same model we used for our dog view. Well, it worked, but I will change the text style so it is centered, and I will make it bigger. I'm also going to make a link for the dog page. Just add a bracket with % and write URL and the name of your path. You added the name in urls.py file. Let's try it.